At the Capitol, a possible power struggle.
The Senate President Pro Tem saying he believes the governor is using his veto power to punish him.
News 4's Spencer Humphrey joining us with details. And Spencer, Greg Treat is pretty heated about this. He and the governor have locked horns politically before.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. And Treat has really not been holding back in a lot of his public comments as he rounds out his final term in office here. And this week was no different. Treat saying he believes the governor has a personal problem with him.
Senate President Pro Tem Greg Treat not sugarcoating how he thinks Governor Stitt feels about him.
I think it's a personal hatred of me.
Those comments came on Thursday in the wake of Stitt vetoing several bills sent to his desk by the Senate, including the Oklahoma Survivors Act. He says it's part of a growing pattern he's noticed from the governor.
The governor last year vetoed arbitrarily about 20 of our bills. Seems like he's also targeting A.G. Drummond in a lot of his vetoes, and so I just want to serve notice that we're watching.
Treat says he's not sure where that perceived animosity from the governor began.
I personally think the governor is a very gregarious, likable guy when you're around him. I don't like the way he's operated in this building. I don't think he has treated me or the Senate fairly or equally.
I reached out to Stitt's office yesterday and asked if the governor had anything to say in response. His spokesperson sent me this email telling me to ask the governor himself at his weekly press conference today. But when that presser came around today, they never let us ask him any questions. That said, Stitt did touch on the subject a bit.
I have no ill feelings towards him or anybody in this building.
Stitt swearing his vetoes had nothing to do with his relationship with Treat.
If I veto a bill, it's because it's not good policy.
Or as Treat would say, a lack thereof.
I used to enjoy being around him, but he's cut off all communication.
Now, as I mentioned, one of those bills Stitt vetoed was the Oklahoma Survivors Act, which would allow for more lenient sentencing for domestic violence survivors convicted of crimes against their abusers. Now, Stitt today said he only vetoed it because he believed it could have applied to more than just survivors. The Senate voted to override that veto this week.